Hello, welcome to UPSC PYQ Chronicles. This is the series on economy, and this is our first topic, that is sectors of economy. Here we will be discussing all the questions on these topics which are being asked by UPSC in various examinations that are conducted by UPSC. For example, CDS, NDA, Civil Service Examination, CAPF, Geoscientist, Combined SO, it may be ED, EPFO, CBI, etc. So let's get started. Before starting, let me tell you that in 2024 there was one question which was being asked from this topic, and we will be solving this question at the end. Let us see that whether this question is solvable if we had practiced all the PYQs which were being asked by UPSC in the previous year. So this is our first question. Consider the following economic activities. They have given few economic activities, and the question says which of the above economic activities falls under tertiary sector. They are asking about the tertiary sector. The public administration, yes, this belongs to tertiary sector. The financial services, this also belongs to the tertiary sector. But when it comes to mining and quarrying, this belongs to primary sector. But the tertiary, they are asking the tertiary sector. The mineral exploration comes under tertiary sector, not mining and quarrying activities, but the mining and quarrying activities comes under primary sector. So the answer here becomes D, option 1 and 2. Coming to the next question. Which of the following statement about India's unorganized sector are true? Labor is more in number than in organized sector. Yes, this is absolutely true that in unorganized sector the population is more in India. Job security and work regulations are better in unorganized sector. This is the wrong statement because this statement holds correct for organized sector, not the unorganized sector. They are usually not organized into trade unions. Yes, this is also correct because the trade unions and the associations which are being formed are usually from the organized sector, not unorganized sector. Workers are usually employed for the limited number of days. This is also correct. And the answer for this question is 1, 3 and 4 statement are correct, whereas the statement 2 is correct because this should have been organized sector, not unorganized. Coming to next question. Which of the following occupations are included under secondary sector as per national income accounts? So this is a question which has been asked in 2013, and this is a question which was asked in 2023. If you had solved this question, then it would be easier for you to solve this question, not easier, but actually you would get this question right. They have given manufacturing, construction, gas, water supply, mining and quarrying. You already know that mining and quarrying comes under primary, but the mineral exploration comes under tertiary sector. So all these three statements are correct. 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Next question. Which of the following activities constitute real sector in economy? Farmers harvesting their crops. Textile mills converting raw cotton into fibers. These two statements actually contribute to the real sector, and these two options are correct. Whereas statement 3 and 4, when you read a commercial bank lending money to trading company, a corporate bank issuing rupee denomination bond overseas, these two statements actually belong to the finance sector. So the answer here becomes 1 and 2. What are the recent policies initiatives of Government of India to promote the growth of the manufacturing sector? This was asked in 2012. Here all the options are correct. That setting up of national investment and manufacturing zones, providing the benefit of single window clearance, establishment of technology, acquiring and development funds. These are all the steps which are being taken by government to promote the growth of manufacturing sector. Which one of the following sectors have been identified as critical sector by National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center? This was asked recently in 2024 in CAPF examination. It is the power and energy as well as the banking and financial services are being recognized as critical sector by National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. Apart from these two, there are few others which are also being included like insurance, telecom, transport and health. Classification of an enterprise into public or private sector is based on. It is based on the ownership. Whoever owns more than 50% becomes the owner of that enterprise. So the public and private sector enterprises are being classified based on the ownership of assets of the enterprise. We will be discussing this question at the end. A stand-up enterprise can be classified in a manufacturing sector, service sector, trading sector. Farmer sector does not come here. So the answer here becomes 2, 3 and 4. Which of the following statement about the livestock sector in India is correct? So they are asking about the livestock sector in India. This was asked in India examination of 2015. Livestock contributes for about 25% of the gross value added in agriculture. This is absolutely right. It provides self-employment to a large segment of the population. This is also correct. Rapid growth of livestock sector can be egalitarian and inclusive. This is also correct. So the answer here becomes all of the statements are correct. Which one of the following is correct sequence of the economic sectors in terms of their contribution to the GDP of India in the decreasing order? Service, industry and agriculture. This is the decreasing order. Which one of the following sector is the largest contributor to the carbon dioxide emission from fuel consumption in India? It is the electricity and heat production. This sector contributes the most to carbon dioxide emission. Which one of the following is not a part of service sector in India? The question says not part of service sector. Transportation is the part, hotel restaurant is part, insurance is part, construction is not part of service sector. It comes under secondary sector. Consider the following with reference to India. Agriculture and allied sector contributes maximum to the GDP. This is absolutely right. Service sector is treated as the component of primary sector. This is wrong. Hence, the option 1 becomes correct. Two major saving sectors in ascending order in India. That is the private corporate and the households. Households contribute the most in saving sector because they save a lot. Which one of the following statement with reference to service sector is correct? Retail trade falls under tertiary activity. Correct. The research and development based activities comes under quaternary activity. This is also correct. Hence both the statements are correct. On the basis of employment conditions, the economy is divided into. Based on the economic conditions, the economy is divided into organized and unorganized sector. To which of the following sectors of the economy the activity of agriculture and service sector belong to? Agriculture belongs to primary and service belongs to tertiary. This is primary, this is this absolutely. Which one of the following types of economic activities dominate in all rural settlement? In rural areas, it is the primary sector which flourishes. Which among the following is tertiary activity? So they are asking which belongs to tertiary activities. Farming, you all know that it belongs to the primary activity. Weaving belongs to secondary. Manufacturing belongs to secondary. It's the trading which belongs to tertiary sector. So here there are approximately 20 questions which are being asked by UPSC on this topic. Before ending, let us discuss the question which was being asked in 2024. With reference to sectors of Indian economy, consider the following pairs. Here they have given economic activities and here they have given sectors. So let us see. Just now we have discussed that weaving cloth. See, in 2013 CTS paper, weaving, it comes under secondary. Weaving comes under secondary. Mineral exploration, we have read here that mining and quarrying comes under primary, but the mineral exploration comes under tertiary. So while you are doing PYQs, you also need to have attention over the options which are being asked and do a bit of research on that. So mineral exploration, tertiary, these two statements are correct. Dairy farming, it is a primary activity, you all know that. So 1, 2, 3, this and this becomes wrong. We have left off two options. Storage and agriculture produces not, it does not come under secondary. It is a tertiary activity. So hence the answer here becomes only 3. So this is how important the PYQs of the UPSCs are. Thank you.